Hang on to your hats and glasses, mutineers, because this here's the wildest podcast in the wilderness. Yeehaw!
There are thousands of Disney podcasts on the internet, and this is one of them. I'm Jake.
I'm Josh.
I'm Jordan.
And you're listening to Mutineers! And Ryan.
I've only done like maybe 20 episodes, but I think this is always what Josh is doing. Am I doing a good job?
Yeah, no, you're doing fantastic. Hey, wait, hold on a second. Tonight, we are making our 2025 Disney bingo card. And that's it. And tonight, playing the role of Josh, we have Cassie.
Yeah.
Hi, new Josh.
Yeah, I'm new Josh again.
There are no expectations of you, so you can run wild with it.
Oh, Cassie, Ryan, Cassie, do you guys
Hi.
I don't cross paths?
Have we met? I don't think we have.
No, we haven't.
Pleasure.
I could have sworn that there's been some kind of online back and forth that all of us were part of.
Like text or video?
Like, just like a Twitter exchange or something.
It's
That's super
possible.
I live online.
So.
Wait, hold on. You say you live online. Do you even have TikTok?
Yeah.
What the hell?
I Fanning that shit. I'm not telling anybody my handle.
I have it.
Because there's so many things I've been wanting to send you.
Send me TikTok. I got it. I'm good.
I've got it.
All right.
I haven't posted a damn thing.
No, he hasn't.
No. I did like this.
It's like Twitter. I only repost. This
circle right here, this 4 people, like these are the people I send shit to.
Actually, sometimes I think Cassie sends me stuff, and then I send it to Jake, and then Jake's like, "Cassie sent that to me already." And then
oh yeah, no, it's gone the other way too. There's a lot of crossover.
How much Nosferatu has been passed around?
I haven't seen it yet.
Dude,
and I promised you I would.
It was so good.
I have like 20 Nosferatu TikToks. I'll go ahead and unleash on you, Jordan.
Yes. Oh my God. I loved it. I can't wait for the sequel. Nosferatu Fast, Nosferatu Furious.
So do I have to see the first Nosferatu 1 to understand Nosferatu 2?
Yes.
You know what's so funny? I watched a TikTok of a girl. That would be giving her too much credit. A woman, a grown ass woman, who said that she didn't like Nosferatu because it's just like Dracula.
Who the hell said this?
And I was like, I mean, you're not wrong, but you are.
Yeah.
She was very upset because she didn't know anyone in the movie. Another great concern, a valid reason to not like the movie. And she was upset that he was just like Dracula.
A vampire?
Yeah.
But he has a sweet mustache.
She was like, it also just didn't make any sense. And I was like, you're right. This 100-year-old adaptation of a German expressionist film should definitely have catered to your 2024 popcorn madness.
Did the vampires glitter at all?
No, but I would argue just as romantic as Twilight.
I don't know. There was a couple of shots. He had a good sheen going.
Now, by sheen, are we
that probably could have just been, I don't know.
Like detail or verb? Because I agree with both. There is definitely a sheen.
Sure.
Like there is also like, shine.
I don't know. Maybe that was just like his vampire juice. I don't know.
I can also take that another way. So
I said what I said.
Take your pick.
Can vampire juice be the title of the episode?
Sure.
Yes.
It was either that or the next thing I was going to say. So go with the vampire juice.
What were you going to say?
What were you going to say?
I was definitely just going to let Jake know that Nosferatu hangs dong.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Did you see that Skarsgård was given the prosthetic that they used?
No, dude, it's even better than that. It wasn't Skarsgård who was gifted it. It was
it wasn't. Oh, nice.
So,
it was who?
The guy who had to get like jump scared with a dong was gifted it afterwards. So,
spoiler alert for anyone who wants to see Nosferatu.
And what's great is like, I'm not joking. Think of like what a prosthetic must look like at that point, and then think about that they had to like frame it. So I'm not joking. Width-wise, it's probably this.
Listen, we have Cassie on the show once a year. Cassie, I'm so sorry.
I'm not. You know what you're getting yourself into.
I did sign a lot of forms.
See, she signed the forms, Ryan.
But then why am I held to a standard when I haven't?
She's the guest. You're a cast member.
That's what I'm saying. I should get to bypass that.
Mm-mm.
I was
you no longer get special treatment.
If you're a hostage now.
As a co-partner of this, you know what?
Wait, what was the question? I heard it all, but
I do want to point out, I was going to grab it earlier, but you can see it from here. I have a big ass You've Got Mail poster. So maybe that can sweeten the pot a little bit.
I love You've Got Mail.
It's definitely one of my favorite movies of all time.
You know, like, normally I would question anybody else having a You've Got Mail poster, but it's in Ryan's house. So I'm like, oh no, that's where it belongs. Like that I don't anybody else's home, I'd be like, that's a weird movie to have a poster for. Ryan,
I know what you're probably thinking too. You're probably thinking like, well, Ryan got like a poster from like 2010 after like the remaster.
No.
It's like the grab the cassette today poster.
No, I am very confident in saying that that's a recent acquisition.
Hold on, there was a remaster?
Just hypothetical.
I seriously doubt that movie, man.
I've also shown you my Muppets wall, right? Like just all those Muppet posters.
Yeah. See, like that is what I want this to be, but I have this space right here that'd be perfect for a You've Got Mail poster.
Dude, let me Queer Eye your house. Let me come in. Let me do my Jeremiah Bobby Burke, and let me just like renovate your office to just be a duplicate of this.
I don't want to renovate it. I just need additions.
Okay. Potato.
Yeah.
I hope you like a walk-in shower.
I have one. It's just over there in the bathroom.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, did you beat me to my own joke?
It's on the other side of the bed.
You're not wrong. Just like keep going.
No.
Sorry. I don't. Yeah.
Okay. Is that a transformer, Jordan?
Yeah.
The way that you lifted that up, tilt it 90 degrees. I straight up thought that was a lint roller. I thought you had like
a lint roller.
Yeah, I thought it was like a transformer lint roller.
I mean, after the previous conversation, I wasn't thinking lint roller.
Neither
was Cassie. I saw Cassie giggling.
I'm trying to go back on track.
Why?
I want to be respectful. I don't want to just keep talking about like, you know.
Oh yeah, next episode is yours. Like you're running the show.
Wow, that is. If we had not low ratings all the time, they would be lower.
I feel like when we do, Ryan, we should talk about this off air whenever we're done. We should
excluded.
Somehow figure out what we ended on the last episode of It's All in My Head, and we should just literally pick up from there.
Is it still available?
Right, dude, you want to go grab a coffee and just bang this thing out?
We got a show to do.
Yeah.
You can't have
You got a show to do. We have a show to plan.
Look.
You can't have coffee.
I think
it keeps me up.
Jordan, we could either do that, or I think it would be funny if we made a whole episode that was us national treasuring how to get to the archives of It's All in My Head to find out what the last thing is that we talked about.
That would be good.
Again, you are allowed to do that on here. This is next episode.
Okay. Got it. Oh, by the way, I'm excited to get to the topic because I told my wife, Taylor, what we were doing. And she already told me it's too bad that you didn't do your bingo card in the very end of 2024. Because if you included someone pours ashes in the park, you would have already gotten the spot.
Wait, in the last 6 days?
I mean, so Cassie, to your point, probably. But someone got caught doing it.
Oh, okay.
And they got caught doing it in Tom Sawyer's Island, specifically the river.
Yeah.
And they had to evacuate the entire area.
It's going to be really sad to find out that it was a drowning victim.
Oof.
God damn.
Damn.
Sorry, that was dark.
I was about to make a joke that like that's why my wife isn't home, she's in jail. But like, okay, yeah, that's another direction to go.
that was a choice. Hey, someone had a question. I don't know this person. Who's?
Ask Jordan or who that is.
What?
We got a new person.
Yeah. No. Read it backwards.
Kevin?
Yeah.
Kevin ST. That's my dad.
Kevin's. Oh,
That's Papa Ryan.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's referring to about smart. Hi, Papa Ryan.
To be fair, him asking that at any point in the past 17 minutes is pretty spot on.
Yeah.
Maybe you giving us an entire episode. He asked, "Is that smart?"
Oh, that's. See, I looked at it when Jordan held up his lint roller. Oh yeah, no, Ryan, you were right. It's about you having a show.
Yeah.
That's just an episode, Papa.
That's
Papa
support.
Ryan.
That's the
Just one
support.
episode.
It's like, Dad, guess what I got? He's like, you?
No, we go hang out at Kevin's place whenever we gather around for all the AEW pay-per-views.
That's true. And Jordan, I just watched the first hour of Raw on Netflix. Sorry, WWE Raw on Netflix.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know why I did that. I was texting Tim and I was like, dude, this should be awesome. And like 5 minutes in, we're like, oh, yeah, it's the same.
Okay, we've brought this up before, but now I have another Western coaster here. Cassie.
Right.
I don't know. I was going to say West Coaster, but like neither of us are near the coast.
Go for it.
We're over here. Is wrestling popular up there at all?
Well, define popular. Because like,
Anyone talks about it. Anyone.
Not in my circle, at least.
right. So circles. I don't know anyone who would walk out in public and like announce that they're into it. Right.
You guys do on social media all the.
Well, so this guy does not, because this guy just doesn't post. Jordan does a little bit. Morgan does, but Morgan is the rare breed. I mean this sincerely. I don't mean this as a joke. Morgan is the rare breed where I just straight up think that he's perfect. I think he's handsome. I think that women are into him, and I think he could. While they're also into him, I think you could say Roman Reigns is better than Cody Rhodes, and they'd be like, "Tell me more about that." And this does not get that. This does not get like AEW is great, and they're like, "Hey, let's talk about it." So my point is, Morgan is a rare breed. He can mention all that, and he's still cool. I don't know how. We have to keep it on the DL. So I know people. I went to a wrestling event last week, and the entire time I apologized to my wife. I was like, "This is awful." Like, I love watching this on TV, and she loves it too. But the people there are just like, they're working on a tight 15, or like they're just trying to get like famous and just like YouTube themselves. So, I mean, it's popular, but not publicly.
And this segues perfectly into our main topic tonight.
A bingo card. So last year, we made a big deal about our bingo card, and we were so close. We covered it on the last regular episode.
I still think you won.
God, we were one away. Nothing caught fire.
And the Star Cruiser, we were like one away in two directions.
So I think when we jump in, we should revisit some of the ones that we almost got.
Oh, no, I have some of these covered.
Okay, cool.
So this is my first bingo card. How does this work?
Are you ready for this? Let me just present myself. I have a bingo card generator. There we go. We throw things into the squares, and then I hit random at the bottom.
We should definitely do Mickey Mutineers squares in the future, by the way, like Hollywood squares.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what Hollywood squares is?
Well, like the game show with the celebrities and the
exactly.
How are we going to do that?
We'll figure it out.
No, we're Brady bunching it right now. Isn't that right, Jordan?
That's right, Jake.
Have you guys seen that video on Jimmy Fallon where Usher thought he was in the center, but he's totally in the corner?
Yes.
It's so good. He's like looking up and down, side to side, and he's like looking at nothing. It's so funny. So how do you want to do this?
We just kind of go around.
Yeah.
Like I came with like 3 ideas. I got a few ideas.
I've got a couple ideas.
Yeah, I got a couple too.
And Josh gave me 2 ideas. I think one of his is really going to hit it. It's better, more likely than Ugly Kid Joe playing an Epcot concert.
Oh man, I was kind of low key hoping that would really happen.
That's a shoe in for Universal Parks. I don't know about Epcot. Do you want to round robin it?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Jake, why don't you go first?
Okay, so well, I'm going to start easy. And, I already teased revisiting something. The last year, we almost got anything announced for the Star Cruiser. Anything. This year, I'm bumping it down. Star Cruiser gets mentioned.
That's it?
No.
That should be a free space.
No, it never.
By who?
But wait, hold on. Isn't that just the same thing as a Star Cruiser anything announcement?
No, because they could be like
changing the words. It's the same thing.
No, because they could announce something and be like similar to the Star Cruiser, this new thing, or they're like an interactive experience like the Star Cruiser, but now it's this. Blah, blah. I don't know. Just mention the Star Cruiser. We don't have to announce anything. Like
Jake, I love this because I'm literally imagining Josh tomorrow wrapping up like a 45-minute presentation and be like, Star Cruiser.
I would accept that. It has to be from an official Disney line. That's it.
I'm just going to like bombard the stage at D23 and just say Star Cruiser then.
Do it. This is all I want. Just, like we went a whole year with nothing. Like surely there's got to be something.
I'm really shocked we didn't hear one damn thing officially.
And I even went back and did like a Google News search, and the only thing that comes up is like Inside the Magic crap. And just like clickbait articles. I was just like, no, this doesn't count.
So I'm just going to tell you right now, my gut feeling, this isn't going to get filled. And the reason why is for the same reason that nothing was announced last year. This is a shame. Like, this is a shameful thing for Disney. Like, they really shot for this. They failed. And they got, like, obliterated by Amy Nicholson. Is that right?
Jenny Nicholson.
Jenny Nicholson, thank you.
Yeah,
Jenny obliterated them. So, like, they don't want to talk about this.
Even if someone came out and just said, "Look, shut up about the Star Cruiser," I'm like, "That's it. That's mentioned.
That counts."
Okay,
that's all I want. All right, are we all in the same order over here? Is it me, Jordan, Cassie, Ryan?
Yeah, I see that.
Okay. Yep. All right, Jordan, what do you got?
All right. Well, that was going to be my first one, but I'm going to go with. So we know that Dr. Teeth is taking over Rock and Roller Coaster.
Yes.
I'm actually going to go one step further, and I'll leave it up to the council to decide which one we go with. Does Muppets take over Tower of Terror, or does Muppets take over that entire street going up to the main walkway from Tower of Terror all the way to the park entrance over there?
Sunset Boulevard?
Yeah.
I think that's more likely than Tower of Terror.
Yeah. Even though I want to see Tower of Terror.
I would look, dream scenario. I don't know if you know this about us, Cassie. Dream scenario, Disney World is overran with Muppets. Everything is not just Muppets at Disney World. That's dream scenario for me. But I think that with how much Rod Serling's family has put stock in like not ruining his name, so to speak, not that the Muppets would do that, I don't think they're changing that.
But my counter argument to that is we know how Disney feels about paying IPs that aren't theirs.
Right, and that's the last one.
And this is the last one. So do they stop paying the Rod Serling IP and they integrate the Muppets into it to do a Muppet parody of Tower of Terror so they don't have to pay that licensing fee for Twilight Zone? Don't call it Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. Call it the Muppets Tower of Terror.
Yeah, because like Twilight Zone doesn't own the rights to Tower of Terror. That's why they made the whole movie.
So you can
wait a minute.
What?
There's a Tower of Terror movie in production.
Oh no.
From Disney?
Yeah.
Are they bringing the Goot back?
No, it's the one that like Scarlett Johansson's producing because there was the whole thing where she was like suing Disney for something about Black
wasn't
Widow.
she the original?
No. Maybe.
Was that
Hold,
Scarlett
please.
Johansson? Hold on, I don't think
I
that
think
was
it might
Scarlett
have
Johansson.
been.
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
No, that was
Because if that is true, then I could not have been joking, and they could be bringing back the Goot.
that would be awesome.
No, that was it was I can confirm it is not Scarlett Johansson. It was Kirsten Dunst.
Oh,
I love how you said that like the Scooby-Doo villain of like, ooh, that Kirsten Dunst.
Would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for this pesky Dunst and that dog.
I'll take it because worst case scenario, it's a win-win for me. Either the Tower of Terror stays and, this doesn't happen, or we get the Muppets. It's a win-win.
So which one should we go with? Do we go with Muppets Tower of Terror or do we go with Muppets Sunset Boulevard Takeover?
I would go with Muppets Sunset Boulevard Takeover just because they're making the Tower of Terror movie and they're probably going to want to swap that over.
All right.
I'm good with that because anything beyond Rock and Roller Coaster, I mean, what's currently Lightning McQueen is going to be a villain show, right?
But I don't think it's permanent. I think it's temporary. Because why would you go see a villain show once that villain's land opens up?
So, which is not going to happen next year. So, you know what? The more I think about it, Jordan, Sunset. Because think about Jollywood Nights, and think about how they had the Muppet Kermit and Piggy show.
Yeah, but they already do that Christmas projection show on the side. And they were doing that before it was Jollywood Nights. They've been doing that since 2018, 2017.
Right, but I'm saying that having that stage, I guess that's where the Beauty and the Beast stage show usually happens.
Yeah.
Having that include the Muppets here just furthers your claim that it could be the whole Sunset.
So over here, I typed Muppet Sunset Boulevard, but now I just want a Muppet version of the movie Sunset Boulevard.
Oh,
Okay.
I would also accept that in this. Like, if either of those things get announced, that's a pass.
Who would be the one human in that movie?
They're all dead. Sunset Boulevard is an old movie.
What am I thinking of? What's the Guy Pearce one?
are you not thinking? You're not talking about.
I'm thinking of L.A. Confidential.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Everyone's dead.
All right, so
Sunset Boulevard,
Muppet Sunset Boulevard.
Yeah. All right, Cassie.
Okay. Bob Iger steps down.
Like before his time?
Yeah.
Again?
Again.
Wait, how long was his new contract?
It's until
wasn't
next year.
So 2026.
Yeah, so it just happens earlier.
Okay. So do we want to take that one step further and say that Josh D'Amaro is his successor, or do we want to leave that up for?
There's so many names going around right now that I can't even guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like they're going. Last I heard, like they were leaning more corporate than creative, which
Yeah.
that went so well last time. It didn't. So
No, surely it'll work this time, guys. It'll work this time. The first time we learned some stuff. The second time we're gonna fucking get it right.
and then Bob Iger will come back.
Somehow Bob Iger has returned.
That's the next square. Bob Iger comes back.
Somehow Bob Iger has returned.
Straight up, Jake, if you're going to do that, and I'm totally in support of it, do it one space below Bob Iger steps down early.
Well, we're gonna hit random after this.
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah.
it'll
Throw
get
it in
randomized.
there.
I'm not putting that one in.
you should. You totally should.
Okay, I'm doing it. Bob Iger comes back.
No, you got
but
somehow
Somehow.
Iger has returned.
And if it's possible, once this is done, could you make the background image of this specific block just that like shot of Oscar Isaac's face?
I absolutely can. Don't you worry about that.
Thank you.
I will Photoshop the shit out of this bingo square. Oh, wow. That's a twofer for Cassie. Good job.
That's so good.
All right, Ryan, what do you got?
All right. So when is Test Track set to reopen?
May? No. September.
September?
March?
We've already talked about Smarch. Don't do this to me.
Was that today? I don't remember.
I think that was Thursday. So I'm a little concerned about you right now.
Look, today was my first normal day back to work for like 2 weeks.
Oh, true.
It says late summer 2025.
Okay.
All right, well, October. So I'm going to say 3 hour plus wait line at Test Track.
Like on opening day?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to do something outlandish like 4, but 3 to me seems right.
All right, here we go. I like this thing keeps popping up that says "Help me write."
It's sensing what we're running. It's like you want some help.
I feel like Clippy has gone to bingobaker.com. That's an old reference.
No, I got Clippy. Thank you so much.
Yeah, there was a paperclip when we were.
The only thing I'm thinking of with Test Track is to announce the reopening. Could they put a mascot in the Test Track vehicle?
A mascot, like a crash test dummy?
I actually don't hate that idea, but you know what I'm talking about with like on Disney Channel, they'll always have like Test Track is reopening at Epcot, and like it'll be like Figment like riding in like the car.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if I should change my 3 hour plus wait time to be Figment mascot rides the Test Track.
Well, does it have to be specifically Figment?
I'm completely happy with just mascot. Park mascot rides Test Track.
I think I prefer if we call them characters.
Sure.
I mean, I still think that's Figment.
Well, here's the thing. This is what I'm building towards. If it is Figment, then there's a 95% chance that head's coming off.
Or he falls down.
He can't even stand up. The head's coming off.
Huh. I kind of want to make a Figment decapitation square. But it just happens all the time. So I feel like that's a freebie.
Does it? Oh, the decapitation. I think I meant the square.
No, just the head falling off or falling down or whatever. So let's sit on that one because see if we have some space we need to fill at the end.
Got it.
Let's put a pin in that. So I got one of Josh's. This is kind of a freebie, but I like the way he worded it. Someone's childhood gets ruined. Now what we need is a social media post where someone says that or alludes to it. And it could be about anything.
I think I may have that already for this year.
Well, good. Since Josh can't be here, he has a sore throat or he's traveling or something. It was one of those.
Oh, does he? I do too. That's why I said that.
Why did you say it so loud?
Well, I didn't know if it was going to crack.
Oh, it sounded great. I feel like you're lying to us. All right, so now we're back to me. I was trying to click on the square on our shared screen. I'm an idiot. Anyway, I'm going to go big for this one, and I have reasoning. I've pitched it before, but never put it on a bingo square. Disney's going to try to buy Knott's Berry Farm. Because here's why. They've tried it before in the past. And now I think they're going to be watching Universal Epic Universe. Like, see how they do with a park like way down the street from their core parks? Which Knott's Berry Farm is way down the street from Disneyland. So that's my reasoning on this one. This is the big one.
I mean, that would be a Bob Iger move.
Yeah, on his way out or when he comes back, either one.
I am going to lose my mind if within like a span of 3 months we get Bob Iger steps down early. Somehow Bob Iger returns, and then immediately upon his return, he buys Knott's Berry Farm,
and he pulls up to the press event to announce this in a test track car,
holding the severed head of Snoopy.
Wow.
So I went to LA last year. This summer. I told you that. We almost coordinated a meeting. So
almost. We almost coordinated.
So when I was there, I went to Knott's Berry Farm. And as someone who was just walking outside of Knott's Berry Farm, I can confirm that thing needs to be bought. So
wait, just gone?
Sorry?
You say just that thing needs to be gone?
Oh no, bought.
Oh, bought. Yes.
Something to be done with it.
Well, now Six Flags owns it, so. Oh yeah, that was another part of my reasoning. Is like Knott's Berry Farm and Six Flags Magic Mountain were the competitors, but now they're the same company. So
buy them out.
And Six Flags is notorious for just selling off parks they don't want. So
would sell off over Georgia.
That one's a gem or something. I don't know. I've only been to Magic Mountain and now Knott's Berry Farm. I don't know.
Let's ask our resident theme park enthusiast, Jordan, if Six Flags Over Georgia is a gem. Jordan? Yeah, that's what I thought. Monster Mansion, throw out everything else.
Yeah.
Can we?
I don't know. I feel like we could probably keep one of the 2 Batman coasters.
One of the 2?
Well, there's a Batman coaster and then there's a Riddler coaster.
So keep the Riddler, keep Batman, and keep the Justice League Pew Pew game or ride.
Oh, yeah.
Magic Mountain has that too. Hey, Cassie, have you ever been to Silverwood?
Yes, I live like 2 hours away from it.
Okay. Wow, you live closer to the theme park than I do. Gross.
How does that work?
I don't know. We have one. It's Lagoon. It's fantastic. It's far away. But wait, hold on. Would the Circus theme park count as a theme park?
No.
Okay.
The place is trash.
That's true.
You're talking about Las Vegas Circus?
Yeah.
I will say, as trashy as that is a hell of a sign when you first pull in. Just like a 200-foot tall neon rodeo clown just doing this.
Yeah, it is wild. So, real quick, Ryan, when I went to When We Were Young Fest, not the last one, but the one before, I stayed at Circus because it's next door.
Oh, honey.
I paid $400 for that room.
Honey!
It was the cheapest room.
Buddy!
There was no other choice. And I was like, you know what? If I get stabbed, I get stabbed. It's fine.
Yeah, well, getting stabbed at Circus sounds like a way to go. That's the Mickey Mutineers way.
I wouldn't die. Look, someone stabbing people at Circus is not good at stabbing people.
Stabbed 37 times, missed every time.
That's right. All right, Jordan, what's your next one?
What if we got an announcement for a complete Tomorrowland retheme overhaul?
Oh, babe.
I mean, there's like 2 parks that desperately need it.
I think the entire land needs it.
No, I mean 2, like Disneyland and Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Both.
Oh, yeah.
I like this a lot because there's specific areas of Tomorrowland that I was going to include in here, and it almost is a guarantee of all.
Well, here's my thing with Tomorrowland. Have we all seen the movie Tomorrowland?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So I remember whenever I went in the mid 90s, that was what the Tomorrowland looked like. It was that nice mid-century modern view of the future. And then after, like, towards the end of the 90s, the early 2000s, when when Disney acquired Pixar and, Toy Story's big and everything, that area just got very Pixarified. And I'm not saying that I dislike Space Ranger Spin. I think that that's a very fun ride, but I think that for some reason they just decided to Pixarify the entire land of Tomorrowland, where Space Mountain and Tron kind of look out of place aesthetically to the other stuff that's around. So with the inclusion of the new Tron ride, with how nice and sleek it looks, I think we should have an unre-theme where we go back to the mid-century modern version aesthetic. And
we bring back Delta Dream Flight.
Sure.
Yes.
So,
because that's still a big part of the Tomorrowland or the People Mover.
Yeah.
Like when you go through the tunnels, they still have those models of the city of tomorrow.
I feel like they've just given up, like the rest of us, on an optimistic future.
Oh, you know what? Then we should call that. We should just make it Dystopia Land.
Disneyland did that once in 1998 when they made their Tomorrowland brown.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, they were trying to go for what Tokyo Disneyland did, and they just kind of stopped halfway.
Like after the first coat of paint, there was like, yeah, it's fine.
So we only had enough money in the budget for one coat of paint, guys.
That's because they blew all their money on rocket rods.
Yeah.
So Jordan, question: with the Tomorrowland complete overhaul, if they make any kind of announcement for what's going to happen for what was previously Stitch's Great Escape or the Alien Encounter, is that like kind of in there, or is this like only a complete overhaul?
I'm thinking just specifically the aesthetics of Tomorrowland. Like we get a complete new updated aesthetic to Tomorrowland as a whole.
Tomorrowland aesthetic overhaul. And I would like if they do this in Disneyland, it still counts. Just they both need,
this doesn't have to be like it actually happens. It could be like an announcement of, oh, this is what we're planning to do, since that park's about to get 2 new lands. So
yeah. Let's be clear on a lot of these are like announcements, like the Muppet Sunset Boulevard. That's not going to be made by December 31st.
Of course, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, all right, Cassie, back to you.
All right. So Disneyland is celebrating its 70th birthday this year, and they're bringing back Paint the Night, which is the best parade Disneyland has ever had.
It's amazing.
So I can't decide if like something happens to the Big Mac truck or another social media outlier happens because of the parade.
Like, what do you mean?
Well, do you know what they did to Buddy the Elf for that Christmas parade?
No.
So there's this elf in one of the Christmas parades in Disneyland that just goes up to people and like, oh, what's your name? Oh, you're on the naughty list. And
that was Tally. That was Tally.
Tally. Sorry.
Yeah. That was.
Did they kill Buddy the Elf?
I based my entire character off of in the Christmas D&D game off of him.
He sure did.
So yeah, something happens with social media because of that parade, because people are obsessed with that parade.
And for good reason. It's amazing.
Yeah. So I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'm going to do social media obsession somehow. I don't know if I'm wording this right.
Social media viral sensation.
Viral.
Because I think that's what kind of skyrocketed Tally.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Well, they already tried to do that with the gingerbread man, where like gingerbread in front of him.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I like this space a lot.
And I'm fine with it as long as nobody ruins it. In fact, that might be my next square. Somebody ruins the social media viral fall for Pain the Night.
Somebody doxes the social media viral sensation.
I like that there's a chance that when you randomize this, that there's going to be a whole row that's just Bob Iger.
Quick, do another one.
Bob Iger rides Mac the truck. I don't know.
We're really hanging on to Bob Iger here.
No, we have to let him go at some point. All right, Ryan, what do you got? We're almost 2 rows into this.
So, a la Dune Part 2, Wonka, all these other movies that have had great popcorn releases. My entry is inappropriate popcorn bucket.
Okay.
Inappropriate popcorn bucket.
I'm just saying.
For Snow White.
And I'm going to leave that up to interpretation.
No. So I want to go ahead and be clear here. This is within the parks, right?
In the parks?
In the parks, yes. So I don't know if like Donald doing a goatsy or something, but like I'm just saying.
Didn't that happen on a shirt?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it could be anything, but I'm saying there could be like a prototype that's released, and once it gets to online, everyone's like, "Oh, you didn't think this through," and they pull it. Great, but like a popcorn bucket that's announced within the parks and it's inappropriate, done.
Okay, yeah. No, that happened. What was it? It was the silver ears. Remember the silver ears?
Yeah.
Like 2 years ago.
I don't remember that.
Dripping.
Oh, they were very.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I do remember that now. Those got pulled pretty quickly, didn't they?
Yeah, very quickly. Time's going to tell on the resale value of those. So
no, I think we
still have all these Rolls gold ears that I need to.
Does Chelsea still collect Mickey ears?
Yeah, she typically buys a pair whenever we go, and she usually leaves with a pair of ears and a lounge fly.
Nice. That's restraint, one each.
Mm.
All right, so Josh wants to double down on something catching on fire.
Okay.
I don't know if we want to reword this or just.
I don't know. I feel like if we keep putting it on there, we're bound to get it one of these years.
Well,
Bob Iger catches on fire. What?
Somehow Bob Iger catches on fire.
So, two things are bound to happen here, Jake. One, we do get this, and congratulations. If we do, then 2, Jake or Josh is on a watch list. I hope we all know that. Because that's 2 years now where he's been like, something has to catch on fire.
It was me last year, but new year.
Those Hess boys are going to town.
No, I'm clear of this. This is 2025. I didn't put this on here. Josh did. Let it be known. So
maybe take significant out of it.
It's just something catches on fire.
Yeah.
Deal.
Because even then, the sparks that happened earlier wouldn't count. It has to be a fire.
Yeah, no, I need flames. There has to be flames.
Okay, now you might be on that watch list. I need flames.
Yelling and screaming. Actually, yesterday I saw a video of the Maleficent parade float burning, which was set to the music of No One Mourns the Wicked. It was glorious. And no one was running away from it. Everyone was just standing there watching it. So when I specified running and screaming, that's not going to happen. Anyway.
It might.
All right. So the title of this episode so far is called Vampire Juice.
Uh-huh.
So in keeping with that theme.
Not somehow Bob Iger returned.
Somehow Bob Iger's a vampire.
Somehow Bob Iger has returned from the dead.
Now you're on a watch list.
What? He's a vampire.
He cannot be Luigi'd.
Epic universe is not competition.
No, I was just going to say Blade gets like an actual filming start date. I feel like this is my most outrageous one.
That I think that's it. Blade gets a
filming start. Look, they don't even have to start there. They can delay it. I just need a start date announced. Whether or not we even get to that and it starts filming, I don't know.
I honestly think it might be dead.
Which is a shame because Mahershala Ali is the perfect casting for that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where he stands on evading taxes, but he seems like a shoo-in for the role.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently evading taxes isn't enough to keep you out of the role, as we all saw this year.
Well, I'm also hoping that with Wesley Snipes' inclusion in Deadpool and Wolverine, that it kind of reinvigorates some of the past stuff. So Blade might he's not, DOA.
Hey, speaking of that and that movie, can we just give props to Cassie for last year saying a Fantastic Four appears in Deadpool and Wolverine?
Yes.
It wasn't the way I was expecting.
Nope.
But she wasn't wrong.
Nope. Oh, that was awesome. I was in the theater and I saw that shit and I'm like, where's my fucking bingo card?
Cassie! Just nailed it. All right, Jordan, back to you.
I think Captain EO gets a renaissance.
What kind of a renaissance? I feel like we're in the middle of one. Does anyone else feel like that?
I was about to say.
So I know that everybody was making the jokes about Captain EO being canon in Star Wars because of all the stuff that's going on in Skeleton Key and the similarities between certain things that they saw. So I'm very much in the camp of they're clearly inspired by Captain EO, but there is no way that Captain EO is going to be Star Wars canon. However, I think
Fuzzball was in there,
but he wasn't Fuzzball. Like,
no, there's a Fuzzball article on Wikipedia now.
Right, but Fuzzball was that specific character's name.
Oh, see, now it's just a species.
What?
From Skeleton Crew.
It's a creature species?
Yeah, called Fuzzball.
I don't know how I feel. Anyway, I think right. So I don't think that I don't think that Captain EO is going to be official Star Wars canon, and I'm fine with that. However, I think that with everybody making those internet jokes that it is going to be Star Wars canon, that it reinvigorates people's interest in Captain EO. So whether that means we get new Captain EO merch or we get the show back for however long, I don't know, but there'll be some kind of Captain EO renaissance within the next 12 months.
I like it. I like Captain EO. Captain EO
I do
great.
too. I miss Captain EO.
And if they did, this would be the third time. Like, this has happened before.
Well, the only reason they brought it back was because he died. Michael Jackson died, which sucks. I mean, it stuck around for about, 4 years? 3-4 years?
Yeah.
So
I don't even know what's in those theaters now. Like, what's in the Epcot one?
I think it's a... I think it's...
Is this outside Journey to Imagination?
No, it's... it's in the same pavilion, I think, but...
Yeah. Oh, is it the Pixar shorts?
Yeah, it's the Pixar shorts thing. I think they're... Yeah, that's what it is.
And it's showing the same 3 ones that it has been for like 6 years.
Yeah.
So I think that's due for either switching it back to Captain EO, which I don't understand why you wouldn't, because like the theater was specifically designed for Captain EO.
Yeah.
that shows theater.
And at Disneyland, I don't even know what's in that theater right now. Last time I was there was like some Star Wars clip show, and that was it. And it's kind of depressing. So I hope there's a renaissance. Cassie, what do you got?
This might be a gimme, but Snow White flops.
Oh, yeah.
We'll just color that in right now. Oh, those were weird capital letters. There we go. Yeah, it's fine. I'm fine with that. What if it doesn't, though? I would be more shocked if it didn't.
So let's look at the numbers. Lion King sucked, like performance-wise. Well, movie-wise too. But like Mufasa did not make money.
Good.
What was the prior? You know what? Okay, so Snow White is going to flop, but the tiebreaker for me, Lilo and Stitch. I think Lilo and Stitch is going to make some money.
Oh, yeah. I have a kid that's super excited for it, and you know what? So am I.
No, dude, like, honestly, for me, it looks good. The girl that they got to play Lilo is adorable. You know, she sells the part for me. And this is my favorite part. They're kind of reenacting the original advertising for Lilo and Stitch.
Yes! And I'm so happy about it. Like, with him hijacking the other movies, but this time they're doing the live-action ones.
Aladdin, which they did a live-action remake of. Lion King, which they did a live-action remake of. Beauty and the Beast, which they did a live-action remake of. It's perfect.
Yeah, I saw the trailer on TikTok, and I wrote a comment on the trailer. I was like, they're doing the thing! And that was it. It was perfect.
But there's no shot that Gal Gadot's Snow White movie does not just completely go upside down.
So, like, here's the thing. It already has some, question. Those people who are already against it for reasons that make them not good people.
Sure.
Beyond that, I saw the trailer of it before Wicked, and I was just like, this just looks bad.
It does. It looks like AI. Like, it looks like... I understand there's a whole thing where Peter Dinklage made some comments about, like, casting people, like real life people, as the dwarfs. And that resulted in like the dwarfs now being CGI and not being like real people. But like the end result of that, they just look weird.
Yeah.
So it just throws me off.
Like Dopey looks like a little boy and it made me uncomfortable.
Yeah. I mean, tiny little things kind of have me interested. If you watch the trailer again, some of the woodland critters who like run into Snow White almost have the same facial expressions as the cartoon.
Oh, that's exactly what Lion King needed.
Right, exactly. Like, so don't get me started on Mufasa. But again, they gave Mads Mikkelsen a villain song where he says the words bye-bye. So A+ in my book, otherwise.
All right. Wait, no, it's not my turn. Sorry. Ryan, it's your turn.
Run with me on this one. Inside out representation in Florida parks.
Wait, isn't there any?
There's not any.
Yeah, there was a meet and greet in Epcot for the longest time.
Not anymore.
Really?
No,
yeah, that building's gone.
That building's gone.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Shit.
So there's no rides. There's no like. I guess there's some parade floats sometimes, but even then, they've mostly held on to them for Disneyland, especially with Pixar Fest last year. So
this makes me nervous because if they put them anywhere, it's going to be in the Imagination Pavilion. Oh, man.
Sorry. But let's look at the facts. Inside Out 2 made buku money. Like just insane money.
All of the money.
So if they're thinking that there's any Pixar brand to bring the IP into Florida parks, and to be honest, there's not a great representation in the Disneyland parks either. But
they have a spinner.
Cool.
That they recycled from Bugs Land.
Dude, I went there looking for it and I didn't see it. So
what?
It's on Pixar Pier.
Yeah.
I went to Pixar Pier. I didn't see it.
It's
like
tucked behind the roller coaster.
The credit coaster?
Yeah, I feel like they hid it.
They hid it.
All right. So, yeah, they do have a full-on ride there.
By the way, I do want to point out that if Eve 6 does get confirmed to play at Epcot, that square does technically still get considered.
You know what? I'll give that one to him.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I'll give that one.
I would swallow my pride.
God damn it. Oh, choking the rind.
But
can I get like multicolored on this if both are true? If Eve 6 does play at Eat to the Beat and we get inside out representation.
I'm going to put in parentheses Eve 6 or Pixar. Just in case, like, I don't want to forget.
Rock and Roller Coaster is actually Eve 6's Rock and Roller Coaster.
I'd be fine with that.
I wouldn't. It's just Inside Out.
They have other songs.
Name one.
Here's to the Night. I didn't like that one.
So you don't even feel good about that one.
Oh, the Open Road song. It's the opener song for Can't Hardly Wait. Come on.
Wait. Wasn't Can't Hardly Wait the opening song to Can't Hardly Wait?
No, that was the closing song.
Oh,
I used to watch Can't Hardly Wait daily, and I don't know why.
Dude, there was a band that was local. I won't go into this. There was a band that was local to Atlanta, Marietta specifically, and they're called Looks to Make History. We actually have a connection to them. Jordan and I do. But they had a song called No Thanks, No Time, and it was straight up from Can't Hardly Wait. Of like,
no thanks, no time.
Yeah.
I know exactly. Yeah.
Love it.
Of all the things I need to have memorized, why? I can't remember my kid's age, but I'll
remind me once we go off live to show you something.
Okay. I'm going to circle back around to the live action remakes. So in Lilo and Stitch, the original, they had to redo the entire ending because of September 11th. Like the whole spaceship chase was through the city.
Yeah.
But then they were like, oh, spaceships chasing through the city around all those buildings like a few months. So like, I think for the live action one, that's getting put back in. Like the finale is a spaceship chase through the city.
Okay.
But not the two towers, correct?
If this causes another terrorist attack, I'm going to be pissed. There's like, nope, sorry. Okay, that's wordy. That's really wordy. Okay, I'm just going to put it at that. All right, Jordan, back to you. We're going to have to start lightning rounding these.
I feel like we need a Galaxy's Edge something or another.
Neil walk around character.
You know what it is.
What's that? Wait, hold on. What? Fucking Ryan, shut up. Jake, what did you say?
I said a Neil walk around character.
I was thinking we get a walk around K2 droid.
I'm fine with that.
All right, Ryan, what were you gonna say?
That. Neil.
Wait, really?
Neil's a walk around.
Neil.
Wait, really?
Really? Because that's the dead giveaway. Like, that's the thing that is like, I don't want to say that this is the thing, like Neil isn't a person, but like, well, he is. Anyways, Neil and Skeleton Crew have taken off tremendously. And if we know anything, they want to take the characters that people love from the shows that are doing well. And since Mandalorian, there really hasn't been one that's done well.
All right. Hold on. I'm going to slightly change mine. Batu gets canonized in film.
It already has.
Not in on screen.
It got mentioned.
Fucking when?
In Solo, they mentioned Black Spire.
Black Spire, but like we've never been to Batu. Like no one has physically been to Batu.
Oh, so
Black
like, are we
Spire.
gonna see it on screen?
Yes, like characters actually go there.
Okay, I can put that down. How do you spell Batu?
It's BATU.
Yeah, that's perfect right there.
You know what? Leave it. Yeah.
There we go. Fantastic. Because I mean, the fact that it was mentioned already gives it more credence. Whatever. More of a what?
What?
What revival is this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cassie?
Okay. This is for Jordan. Updates on Kingdom Hearts 4.
It's gonna be another 10 years before that game's out.
It's been a while since the last one.
Wait, are they making a Kingdom Hearts 4?
Yes.
Yeah, they announced that they're doing one, but I don't think anything's been said in 2 years now.
Yeah.
So, with as awful as the last one was, I'm going to play this one too. No, the third one was terrible. Actually, I've only enjoyed the first one because I didn't care for the second one either. The fuck?
I've never played one.
The first one's great.
Way too many.
There's 3.
Kingdom Hearts 4 will be the 15th installment of a Kingdom Hearts game.
That's so true. You're absolutely right.
It's so true. It's true. Kingdom Hearts 4 is the 15th game of the series.
Oh. You know, it'll be a fun game, Jake. One day we're going to sit you down and we're going to give you all the titles of a Kingdom Hearts game, and you have to rearrange them in order of release.
Can we really?
I'm not joking.
I want to be there for that.
It's like Kingdom Hearts 1.1.345. Like,
shut up. Don't tell him anymore. Don't fucking tell him anymore.
No, we're going to do this. This is like that time we played Pokemon or Star Wars Planet, which was really fun.
So here's what's going to happen, Jake. Our next 2025's Dungeons and Dragons Christmas episode is going to be ran by us to you, and it's going to be an escape room where the only way you can end it is when you list the Kingdom Hearts. Cassie will be the dungeon master, and she won't let you out until you get it in the right order.
This was just a game changer episode.
I mean, put me in a suit, and I guess I could pull Sam Reich out. I mean, I don't. We're kind of close.
Can we get you a tiny microphone?
The whole time.
Love a tiny microphone.
Yes. Let's just do all of these.
Let's do it.
I don't even remember if this was the same idea or if we just branched off. And we'll just call it Mutineers Still That Bit, one of Jordan's favorite.
Man, we haven't done that one in a while.
Yeah.
You say steal that bit?
Yeah, where we just blatantly steal the bit from another show.
Yeah, we just play another show's game. we used to do that a lot with
Radio Harambe.
Radio Harambe and Safari Mike's podcast.
That's awesome.
Okay, Ryan, you're up.
So
coming down to this is amazing.
Are you familiar with at Epic Universe? They have in their Dark Universe, they have the tower from Frankenstein, and they have an effect to make it look like it's on fire.
Yes, it's called. Yeah.
Yeah. So my prediction is that it will actually catch on fire.
But that's not a Disney thing.
Does it have to? Oh, damn it. I thought it had to be Orlando, too. Shit.
Yeah, no, just...
Well, we already have something catches fire.
Yeah.
But I thought that was specific. Okay, never mind. That's fine. Ignore.
Hey, wait. Robbie has one in the comments. He wants Epic Mickey to get representation in the parks. Do we put this down?
If we give regular Mickey a paintbrush, does that count?
Yes. I feel like
that could happen in Disneyland.
I feel like
it is the 70th anniversary over there.
I feel like if it was going to happen, it would have already happened because Epic Mickey came out like 12 years ago. It just got the remaster this year, but aside from just a remaster reissue, it hasn't like the marketing behind it wasn't as a big of a deal as it was when the original version came out for the Wii.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to happen.
No, I don't see it either.
Yeah.
Sorry, Robo.
My pivot would be that the Figment meet and greet gets a handrail.
For Figment?
For a Figment. So like Figment's also like almost like in like a box where like he just can't fall over.
Like a Pope Mobile.
Like a Figment mobile. Yeah. Figmobile.
Gets a hand. Oh, that was close.
Yeah.
I'll put meet and greet. Because we gotta protect Figment. He's getting old.
I mean, how many times did he fall?
So many. Like, I thought I was watching the same video from different angles. They were all different videos.
Like it's TMZ.
Yeah. It was like all the Grinch videos from Universal. You start to like, you watch them so much, you realize that there's like 3 or 4 different Grinches. And that's how it was with Figment Falling. I was like, this is a different person every time. So, I have one. Oh, this is my wild card. Disney buys Sega.
Whoa, that is a wild card.
No shot.
Why?
Sonic 3 has just made it to where like it's so. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, no, that's Disney's move.
Are you saying that if Disney bought Paramount, that this would count?
No, because Paramount doesn't make the video games. They need to buy Sega.
But currently, Paramount has a licensing agreement with Sega to make the Sonic movies, don't they?
Yeah. But I can't. Okay, if Disney buys Paramount, that counts.
I love it.
But my logic was more of, yes, the Sonic movies are doing great.
Hold on. Sega and Paramount are 2 different things. Does Disney buy Paramount or does Disney buy Sega? I think the smarter move would be for Disney to buy Sega, because then that is theoretically something that can compete with Mario.
Right.
With Nintendo.
That was my initial thought, because Universal has Nintendo. They didn't buy it, but
well, so I say this because CBS, well, Paramount specifically, has been looking for someone to buy them for a while. And they have been looking, or they've been doing really well with Sonic. Sonic is almost one of the franchises that's still making them money, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't see Paramount giving up Sonic for that. Now, especially with all the Easter eggs and final credit scenes from the new one, which I won't get into. So, unless Disney, maybe. So, don't tell anyone that. So, with that, I just feel like Disney has not made great movement on video games.
That's another reason.
So you think the first good move they do is they buy Sega?
Yeah, but then also, like, Sega really hasn't done great moves on video games either.
I will allow Disney buys Sega if you put in parentheses plus 1,000 if Donald Duck gets a skin on Crazy Taxi.
What if it was Disney buys Sega and relaunches the Sega Channel on Disney Plus?
What's the Sega Channel?
Holy shit, do you not know what the Sega Channel is?
No.
Cassie, do you remember the Sega Channel?
I was a Nintendo kid.
Why did you say that so meekly?
I'm very much a Sega kid, and I don't know.
Am I the only person on this podcast right now that knows what the fuck the Sega Channel is?
Yeah.
Holy shit. This was way before any kind of internet streaming game system was going. We're talking about mid to late 95 to 97 at best. You had to call your cable subscriber. You had to specifically sign up for the Sega Channel. The cable subscriber came out to your house to give you a specific piece of equipment that we now have integrated in every piece of computer equipment now, like something like it's like a proto Ethernet cable type situation. And you would have to go to the channel on a television and then turn on your Sega Genesis, and you can play Sega games through the fucking phone line.
Oh my God.
What?
Yes.
That was so much work. I'm exhausted.
Yes.
Jeez, no wonder it failed. It failed, right? I assume it failed.
Yeah, it didn't last very long.
It failed.
Like, when I got the Sega Dreamcast, they were like, oh, you can play things online without all that. And I could never get it to get hooked up.
All right, here we go. You ready for this? The Sega Channel was an online game service developed by Sega for the Sega Genesis video game console, serving as a content delivery system Launched December 14th, 1994, the Sega Channel was provided to the public by TCI and Time Warner Cable through cable television services by the way of coaxial cable. It was a pay-to-play service through which, so you had to pay kind of like it was a premium channel, essentially. Like how you pay for HBO.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Through which customers could access Genesis games online, play game demos, and get cheat codes. Lasting until July 31st, 1998, the Sega Channel operated 3 years after the release of Sega's next generation console, the Saturn.
Whoa. They were like 10 years ahead of themselves on that.
So I just want to point something out. Sega was not ahead of their time, not only once with the Sega Channel, but twice with the Dreamcast, because that Dreamcast was doing everything the PlayStation 2 wanted to do. And a lot of people didn't get the Dreamcast because it was a Sega system, which was a shame because the Dreamcast, Cassie, did you have a Dreamcast?
Rented it. Yeah.
I've owned it on 2 separate occasions. It's a fantastic system and it should have gotten much more love than it did.
Yeah.
So one of my favorite things, we're going on a Dreamcast tangent, but real fast, because I had a Dreamcast too. One of my favorite things was on Sonic Adventure. You could import your little Chow buddies into the memory card, which had a screen.
Yeah, the VMU.
Yeah, and then you pop that out and take it with you, and you got it's like a little Tamagotchi.
Yeah.
But like the changes you made in that little thing would show up on the screen on the game next time you plugged it in.
Yeah, dude, it was a good system.
Yeah, I loved it.
I love the Dreamcast.
I miss the Dreamcast. Power Stone? Power Stone.
We're good news. If this does happen and Disney does buy Sega, they could do a Tomorrowland overhaul for Jet Set Radio future.
Whoa.
Paint everything. Cool. I like Jet Set Radio.
I love Jet Set Radio. Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio, and Power Stone were like the 3 games I was like repping all the time.
I actually like this one a lot. I didn't even think about this one.
This is the one I want most to happen now.
Me too, actually. I'm going to be angry if this doesn't happen.
And San Francisco Rush 2049. One of the best racing games of all time. Nobody played it.
Oh my God. I forgot all about that game.
It was so fun. It had everything. It had battle mode. It had stunt mode. It had race mode. Your cars had wings. And you could race in Alcatraz.
Where's the downside?
There are none.
I'm kind of surprised we haven't had any Marvel.
No, I got Blade.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Granted, it's betting on its failure, but...
No. It's maybe. We also don't have any cruise stuff. Oh, Jordan, it's your turn.
All right, so I'm going to throw a curveball. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
The new trading card game, Disney Lorcana, gets a Walt Disney World themed or a Disney Parks themed card set.
Okay, yeah.
I can see that happening.
Lorcana, Disney Parks, Parks,
theme set.
Theme set, yeah. The new set that just came out is pirate and sailor themed, so I'm gonna go end up buying a lot of those.
So honestly, Lorcana has just blown up. Like I think I saw like somewhere maybe north of $500,000 tournament prizes for Lorcana, like by Disney. So that would not surprise me if they theme it to the parks.
Has anyone actually played it?
I've played it twice.
Is that something we could do on here, or do you need to be in person?
Totally.
I think we could probably do it. We could probably do it online.
I think we each need 2 cameras. I think we need a camera here, and we need a camera. Well, that's the
like one down. Pointing. Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be so. No, no, we can't.
Oh, we could. We could.
I mean, we could. I just don't have 2 cameras.
We can get to.
Yeah. If you've ever played Magic: The Gathering, it's very similar.
That's the thing. Like the fact that Magic: The Gathering didn't suck me in with their Godzilla expansion.
It was just that one set, though. Like,
oh, that was it. Okay.
Yeah,
I missed out on nothing. I saw like during Christmas time, like Barnes and Noble had so much Lorcana stuff. So, because like remember when it came out it was just the smaller shops that had it, but then everyone bought it up and resold it.
It was that was a terrible launch, but now that it's regulated and it's in stores regularly, it's far easier to find and get.
Yeah, very easy to find.
I'll try it sometime. All right, Cassie, I think you got one more.
Okay.
Make it good. Make it count.
So I know Disney has ESPN, but I think they're going to take a page from Netflix and do a live streaming event.
Ooh.
Just
That
any
isn't
event?
ESPN related.
Have they not done that yet?
I don't think so.
I'm surprised that they haven't. I feel like that would be like printing money for them.
So a non-ESPN live event
Yeah.
on Disney Plus?
Yes.
E-span? When you get really low on those C-SPAN channels, all the way to E-span.
No, what do you mean by live? Like on Disney Plus, or like what would this be?
Like, you know how they did the boxing event and then they did the Beyonce Bowl.
Yeah.
Netflix did something like that.
Does it have? So non-ESPN would mean
Like not
sports, right?
Yeah, like not a
Because they do that already.
sports game of
So
any sort.
what they do is currently they have Dancing with the Stars air on ABC and they go live on Disney Plus. So
Oh,
this
they
would
do.
count for that, right?
Oh, okay.
Well,
I didn't
isn't
know
Dancing with the
that.
Stars pre-recorded, though?
No, it's live.
Is it?
Well, some of it is. But so hold on. I think this would be different because Dancing with the Stars is like whenever it airs, it's just also simulcast on Disney Plus, the same as it is on ABC. So what Cassie is saying, if I'm hearing you correctly, is that this would be a Disney Plus exclusive.
Yes.
You cannot watch it anywhere else, streamed solely on the app.
Yeah.
Yeah, that checks out.
Like, the fact that they didn't do this for D23.
Because I'm just going to watch some dude who's going to run out of batteries before I switch to the next dude.
we are just going to...
Yeah, you're right.
That was all of us. Next time that happens, we're, like, going to do it here.
Oh, my God. Yeah, of course. A watch party.
Yeah, because we were doing that anyway, just through text. Like, we all watched it together.
Oh my God. Yeah. Why they haven't made that more? Because they know it's just going to be announced by anyone who's in attendance.
Yeah.
So they might as well make some money on it.
Exactly. All right, Ryan, what do you got?
Oh God, man, nothing.
Oh, I got something. No, I forgot what it was. Oh, I got something.
Well, yeah, come back to me.
Okay, so like in the last couple weeks or months or something, both Royal Caribbean and Carnival have announced smaller ships.
Oh.
Like for more like not like tiny, but like basically the bar that they set was to sail out of Tampa because Tampa has a bridge that you have to be small enough to get under. Just to get a cruise line one in here, I bet Disney announced a smaller ship. Just like smaller than all of their others for exclusive reasons. I don't know.
And calls it the mini dream.
The daydream.
The daydream. The Disney gift.
There, that's it. That's
all right. I have mine.
We did World Cruise last year. That didn't make it. So, all right, Ryan, what do you got?
So mine is a Rescuers Down Under live action remake. But specifically so I can get a CG Joanna.
Everyone in that movie's dead too.
I don't need you or anyone to ever tell me in my life that Joanna
Wait,
is dead.
I take that back. That's the only one that's alive because Joanna was Frank Welker.
All right, I wasn't aware. First off, do you think that whenever a live action movie is announced, they have to bring back the people who are in the original?
No, I just like pointing it out to you. It really brings the room down.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate that. Frank Welker comes back as Joanna.
Here's the thing. I love Rescuers Down Under. It is one of my all-time favorites.
It's superior to the first one. Sorry about it.
No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No one would disagree with
better.
that.
Yeah.
Hard agree.
Like, Mick Leach is one of the greatest Disney villains of all time.
But here's the question. I still want that as the box. But here's the question. Does Rescuers get a live-action remake before Aristocats?
Aristocats would be a risky live-action remake.
Well, think about what they did with Lion King. They clearly don't have to worry about facial expressions.
I think the wrong movies for live actions.
That's the way.
I think Aristocats would. I'm sorry, Rescuers Down Under would get one before Aristocats.
I also like that they would just start with the sequel, like just ignore the first one. Those mice are going to be off-putting.
So let's do this. I'm gonna leave it up to the table. I'm gonna give you two, and you tell me which one you want to keep up there. One is Rescuers Down Under live action remake, and then specifically for Joanna. The second one is that we get an official press release image of what's the word I'm looking for? Sleep Paralysis Demon, The Rock as Moana, or as Maui in the live action Moana. Because I don't know if you've seen the onset pics of him. That is nightmare fuel.
Oh, yeah. The fact that they put him in a fat suit makes me laugh.
I mean, incredible. That movie is going to suck so much shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and Moana is one of my all-time favorites also. And I'm not rooting for the live-action remake at all. The second one sucked.
Yeah, so let's go with Rescuers.
I haven't seen the second one.
Don't. It was like, I've said this before on the show, and everyone agrees, but like, the thing I hate worse than a bad movie is an almost good movie. Because it's like, you were almost there. Like, you just ate shit right at the last minute.
Like, it's weird because Moana 2 is aggressively okay.
Yes, exactly.
Like, I watched it in a theater. I had rented a theater for my niece and my friend, and we were just watching it. And my niece was pretending to be a frog halfway through the movie. So that's how much it retained her attention.
Yeah.
But it also was like, I think Moana is genuinely a better movie than Moana 2. But my wonder is, if you had the same kind of caliber of songs from the first one as you did in the second one, would it be as good? Because clearly Moana did not come back from Moana 2.
Right, but that's one of the problems I had, is they were clearly trying to imitate his style in those songs.
Hey, The Rock still had a rap.
You're right. Stop. We've already heard him rap. We don't need another one. Which I can do the whole first rap off the top of my head. Not right now.
I mean, no, sounds like now.
Like, I will sing every word of How Far I'll Go. I don't remember a single song from the second one.
So, was it true that Moana 2 was supposed to be like a series, but then they're like, make it in a movie?
Yeah, there's like, just stitch it together.
So it was February that they announced that they were going to move it from a TV series into a movie, because they just genuinely did not have, maybe this was the 2023 strike, they did not have anything slated for November. So they wanted to make money. So they figured, hey, we already got Ali Carvalho. We already have The Rock coming back. Let's just go ahead and make it a movie, and we'll just pay these people to like make songs for it.
Yeah. And the worst part about it is that it made bank.
Yeah.
It was so successful. I was like, oh no.
Someone pointed this out. I think it was Sean Fennessy on The Big Picture. He pointed this out. You did not really see trailers for this movie in theaters. You did not see trailers for this movie on TV. You saw advertisements and trailers for this on Disney Plus. So this was one where when you turn on Disney Plus for your kids, Moana 2 is just sitting there being like in theaters in November. So kids,
this was also supposed to be a Disney Plus series that they retconned. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just, it's cool, but also at the same time, extremely dystopian that Disney is like, well, we can just like tunnel this shit and like only we talk about it. so kids know about it. We don't have to like pay for advertising. And it still makes like billions of dollars.
So does that like lower their advertising budget? Like by default, that just makes the movie make more money.
Because think about it. Like it would be the difference of me reaching out to different companies being like, hey, can I like give you my trailer? And instead I just go on my house and put this on the front of it. Like, here's where it is. People will pass my house all the time and I won't have to pay for anything. So that's
I just realized that said Gladiator 2.
Yeah. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
My gosh.
Which, by the way, I didn't know when it would come into play, so I brought it anyways, but just to prove that I keep that thing on me, I brought the blaster cord.
I forgot what you were going to do with that.
Well, also, I don't think I got to show you in pictures. Jake, look, the wings move when you pull.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
I bought this for my wife for Christmas, but I'm the only one who's played with it. So
a smart move. All right, should we generate this bingo card?
Do it.
Let's do it.
I was looking at it, trying to figure out how to do it. I think I just hit generate. I want it private. Oh no.
Oh no.
Maybe we don't want it private.
I'll just do it public. All right, generate.
All right.
Do we want to put one under free? Or you just want to keep it free?
No, just keep it free. It's bingo. That free saved our asses last year.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So that's is that randomly? Yeah, that's random.
Yep.
Because Bob Iger Returns is down in the corner. Wait, does it share any rows with? No, it doesn't. So yeah.
God, the line down the middle under N would be insane if that happened.
Oh, jeez.
What a fucking absolutely demented card.
All right, well, I'm going to save this after the show. I'm going to spread it around. We're going to, same thing I did last year. So anyway, hey, guys, that's our 2025 bingo card. Cassie, bingo queen. This was your idea last year. Now we're just stealing it again. But you're here, so it doesn't count as stealing. For some reason, this is my outro. Here, wait, let me get rid of this for a second. There we go. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Doctor.
So anyway, Cassie, thanks for coming on again. We got to do this more than once a year.
Yeah.
Not the bingo card, just having you on.
It
like
was
the year goes
one
by, we're like,
year, so.
Shit. Oh, yeah. Ugh. So, and Ryan, you were here too.
That's about as much fanfare as I ever get.
See, you fit right in. You fit right in.
For the next episode, where we're gonna is the next episode Disaster Hour?
Oh, it's absolutely a disaster hour.
Jordan, I'm gonna have to text you because we gotta plan some stuff.
Yeah,
right.
You guys just take it over from here. Cassie, anything you want to plug or recommend or rant about?
I'm only on TikTok. That's it. And I just give TikToks to people.
This is the wrong time to plug that.
I know. Like, what do we have? Like 3 days? 4 days?
2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks.
Allegedly. Where are we going after this? Where are we going? I can't do reels.
Oh, I got accepted to that Neptune beta.
So did I.
Wait, what?
Wait, you guys didn't hear?
What?
TikTok got bought out.
Bye.
I'm so happy to tell you. Mr.
Oh,
Wonderful
no.
from Shark Tank.
What?
What?
Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank.
No.
He
Who's
bought
Mr.
TikTok
Wonderful?
so the ban won't happen.
No, I'm looking this up right now.
What if I had told you to put that on the bingo card before you knew about it?
Disney buys TikTok.
He's near
Wait.
a deal to buy TikTok.
Wait, that's the shitty Shark Tank guy.
I didn't say it was good news.
This is horrible news.
It's already like a capitalistic nightmare on there.
Yeah, but now it just won't be a Chinese owned, apparently. And that's a good thing, I've heard.
That's the whole reason why American conservatives are shitting their pants over it, is because it's not American owned. Like they're stealing your data. Like, yeah, dude, everybody steals your data. Like, do you have a phone in your pocket?
Nothing else in this country is American.
Nothing new. Yeah. Yeah. Like you don't read the terms and agreements when you sign up for shit. Shut the fuck up and sit down and enjoy your goddamn 10-second video.
I'm glad that the pancake recipe I was thinking about earlier popped up.
Yeah.
That's just convenience at the cost of my rights or whatever. I don't know.
So I guess it's not final, but it sounds like it's not going to be banned.
I kind of want it to be banned instead of that. I want him to have it.
We'll just need another app named after a Kesha song.
It's the only algorithm that doesn't eventually devolve into rage bait. Well, mine hasn't.
Yeah, mine hasn't.
Give it time.
I've given it 3 years.
4 years is the sweet spot.
You know what? I think I tried to sign up for this Neptune, but I haven't gotten any kind of like email about it.
The Pharrell band?
What?
The band that Pharrell was in?
No, not the Neptunes.
No, me and Cassie were talking about it. We both tried to get in, and we both were like, "Oh, it's full." And then apparently we both got emails saying, "Are you ready?"
Yeah, they're like, "We're gonna start."
Yeah, so
I haven't heard of Neptune. I'm checking it out now.
Apparently, it's like TikTok, but not owned by. I mean, it's
got a cooler name,
Neptune,
and it's got a cooler mascot.
Yeah, the Neptune logo is Neptune. The TikTok logo is awful. I've seen it in the wild. I'm like, I don't know what that is. So like, it's TikTok. I'm like, oh shit, that thing I use every day.
What did you search to find it, Jordan? I typed in Neptune and I'm seeing like 1,000 things.
Just Neptune the app.
Yeah, Neptune social media. I am going to Disney World in 24 days.
Hey,
Nice.
What?
So
I'm going to Disneyland in July.
nice.
I'm going to half of Disney World in May. I'm going to Epic Universe, but I can't go to Orlando and not go to Disney World.
So we just paid for our trip. We made the final payment on our trip. We're going January 30th, and we come home February 6th. So I will be turning 42 in Disney World.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Ryan, where are you going this year? You want to go to Vegas again? I'll meet you this time.
So I thought about going to Vegas solely for the When We Were Young Fest because of Panic at the Disco playing A Fever You Can Sweat Out, which, I love that album, but also
I
didn't stay for My Chemical Romance when I went last year, and it was because there was just too many people.
There's
and this
so
is
many
the same
people.
slot of time. So pretty sure it's going to be the same amount of people. So probably not. I'm going to go to New York. I'm going to go to Colorado probably. And you know what? Oh, wait, you know what? I am going to Disney in February. I just don't know when yet.
In 23 days.
Well, maybe. A little bit longer.
Next year, this is weird to announce on this show, but I canceled my Disney cruise to go on a Royal Caribbean cruise.
Why is that?
Because Icon of the Seas looks amazing. It's so cool. Well, last year while I was on my Disney cruise, the Icon of the Seas passed us. I was like, oh. It's so...
But Icon of the Seas won't have Spider-Man on it.
It's true. It is true. But... No, there was no rebuttal. But open invitation, so if anyone else wants to go, come on, guys.
We are supposed to go on a cruise this year. I wish it was a Disney cruise, but Taylor has never been on one before. I have. So I would love her first time to be on a cruise, on a Disney cruise. But
yeah, and see, that's one of the other reasons. The last cruise we did was the Disney cruise. So I was like, oh, let's do like every other one.
Yeah, every other cruise will be a Disney cruise.
Yeah. Why'd you shake your head?
Every cruise should be a Disney cruise.
But Icon of the Seas. Also, it's cheaper. that was big.
Never mind. Yeah, I'm in.
that was a big selling point.
That's for me. By the way, when did we get sponsored by Icy Hot? I'm wondering, looking at your screen, I'm just wondering when we got sponsored by Icy Hot.
Buddy, that was a stretch.
I just like orange and blue. Oh, you know what I should do? Hey, real quick before we leave. I can legally make like Popeye the mascot of our show now. Or Tintin.
Wait, you can also legally make Steamboat Willie.
Yeah, but I feel like I could still get in trouble for that.
I mean, I just bought 2 shirts, so no, you can't.
Huh.
It has to be Mickey Mouse as seen in Steamboat Willie.
Yeah. So can we put our logo on his chest? That's all I want to know.
Yeah.
Yes.
So make 3 of those shirts. Make one Popeye where his tattoo is Mickey Mutineers.
Uh-huh.
Make the other one Steamboat Willie with the Mickey Mutineers tattoo. And then make the third one Nosferatu from the 1922 German Expressionist film. Also with the tattoo of Mickey Mutineers on it.
But you know what else we got this year is skeleton dance. You know what that means is I can put Jordan's shirt from my cartoon for sale again.
Yes, good, because I didn't get a chance to fucking buy it before it went down.
But I still don't believe it got taken down because it was like a complaint from another just merchandise website. I was like, you don't own the rights to any of this.
Wait, you can do Winnie the Pooh too.
But like the original one.
Yeah, but I mean, Yellow Bear.
Oh my gosh, we're going to have so many famous mascots for this show. Like, oh, Steamboat Willie, I remember him from that podcast.
There you go.
Jake, when we're done, stay on the line. I need to talk to you about something.
Ooh.
Oh! Okay. Let's see how long I can drag this out because I feel like I'm in trouble. Just kidding. Hey, we're the Mickey Mutineers. You've enjoyed us.
We're still live.